Hello, everyone in the leadership circle. I am super excited to be able to share some information with you all today. Tonight, I do want to apologize for my tardiness tonight. And life happens, so we just have to roll with the punches and go on towards our goal. Okay, so I want you all to remember that even though life happens, don't let it stop you. Don't let it stop you from achieving your goals, achieving your destiny, marching towards your purpose. Okay. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get started. I would like to thank Miss Rebecca for allowing me to come in and share with you all today. I actually did a video earlier, but the video was super broken, okay? And I was like, I owe it to you all to give you the best version of me, and that was definitely not the best version. So I wanted to come back and make sure that I gave you the actual information that you needed. And we're going to go ahead and get started. So we're going to be talking about 3 tips to leveling up. Some of us, we really know that we have goals and have things that we want to accomplish. But sometimes we're stuck on one side and can't figure out how to get to the other. So we need to bridge that gap. And tonight, hopefully, the information that I give you, you will be able to bridge that gap because it starts with you. Okay, everything starts with you and how you carry yourself, your way of thinking, and the amount of people that you allow, the type of people that you allow into your space. Okay, so number 1, we're going to go ahead and get started. And I have my handy dandy notebook, so I hope that you all have your notebooks and your pen so that you can actually take down some notes. And I know that some of this will definitely bless you. Okay, so in order for us to get from one point to the next point, okay, and we want to make sure that we are our authentic self. Okay, that was a tongue twister. We want to make sure that we are our authentic selves. Okay. One thing that I always say is that nobody can do you better than you. So be great at who God has called you to be. That is one of my slogans for my organization. Okay. And you know what? Let me back up because I did not tell y'all who I was. Okay. My name is LaShonda McGee Alexis, and I am a speaker, author, mentor, confidence coach, and I am also the founder of Dazzling Divas, empowering women towards success. Okay. So I'm so ready to get y'all this information. I forgot to tell y'all who y'all was getting the information from. Okay. But I really wanted to get this out to you all. So that's why I'm super excited. So excited. Okay. So number 1, be your authentic self. All right. You want to make sure that you are just being who you have been called to be. As I said, the slogan is nobody can do you better than you. So be great at who God has called you to be. And I am a firm believer in that everybody is not going to like you. Everybody's not going to be on your team. Everybody's not going to be your biggest cheerleader. But you have to be confident enough in yourself to know that what you have is enough and that what you offer to this world is going to be a blessing to someone else. Okay, your authenticity means so much because God gave each and every single one of us a specific gift. Okay, sometimes it may look like we have the same gift as someone else, but it's not technically the same gift because you can't do what I do the way that I do it because it's unique to me. That's my authenticity. Okay. So make sure that when you are getting ready to get to the next level, you're not looking around at everybody else trying to see what they're doing. You're not looking around trying to compare yourself to the next person that does what you do. Okay. If I did that, I would totally be just floored because so many people do what I do. So many people do what I do, but we all do it differently and we do it well in our own versions. Okay. So be your authentic self. And I told you all today on an earlier post that I was going to tell you about the movie Girls Trip. The young lady who was the really funny character. Her name is actually Tiffany Haddish, I believe, Haddish. And if I am messing up your name, I am so sorry. But I was looking at her on an interview, and she was talking about how she was always herself. Like, she was so excited about the fact that she was able to take Jada Pinkett and Smith and Will Smith out for a day with a Groupon. Okay, she didn't try to be somebody that she wasn't. She told him, she was like, listen, we gonna go with this Groupon. We gonna go and chill at the swamp, and we gonna turn up. Okay, so we going to see some alligators today. So, but she was her authentic self. She was her authentic self. She didn't try to be like them or try to make like she had money like that, because she didn't, and she kept it real. And that's the other thing that we have to learn is that keeping it real will save you so much heartache and stress, because as you're trying to be like somebody else, guess what? You're actually putting more on yourself. Okay, but if you be yourself, it's effortless. It's effortless to be you. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and move forward. And the the second point is, don't be afraid to take risks. Okay, do not be afraid to take risks. So I am the risk taker of my family, okay? And my mom, my brother, they all would say, you know what? Nobody can do what you do, okay? Because out of all of us, you're like probably the strongest one, because you aren't afraid to go and do anything, to try anything. And sometimes that's the best attitude to have, okay? Because if you fall, just know that you're going to get back up and try it again, okay? It doesn't matter that the business venture that you tried 2 years ago didn't work, or the relationship didn't work, or the friendship didn't work, okay? But if you take the risk to put your all into whatever that particular business is, whatever that thing is that you want to do, you want to achieve, make sure that you are giving it your 100% effort, and you just take the leap, okay? Like, there's a slogan that say, take the leap of faith, okay? If you actually just jump, you see that even if you did fall, it is never a hard fall, okay? We're always padded because God protects us. He always makes sure that since we are his children, that he provides everything that we need. And we don't have to worry about those things, because guess what? If you never tried, then you wouldn't know if it would work at all, okay? The other thing that I want to tell you about that is, don't be afraid. Okay, don't be afraid. And I was talking about fear earlier. Fear is false evidence appearing real. And you have to have enough faith to know that the things that come up against you, it's not always the fact that it's for you to fail. It's just to see how you actually handle that situation. Okay, God wants to see how you handle certain situations. Will you be that one that takes the step? Okay, take the first step and allow him to help you make the second step. But he wants us to step out on faith first in order for us to do that. So do not be afraid to take risks. Okay, that's number 2. Be a risk taker. It's okay. All right. I'm going to tell you a little short story real quick. Me and my sister, we were in the mall one day, and I never forgot this. I hope she remembers, but she told me, she said, you know what, Shonda, if you could sell the underwear that you have, you probably would sell that too and actually make a profit. Okay. And it was because I believe in myself. I believe in myself. I believe that anything that I do, it'll prosper. Okay. So even if it doesn't work, I can say that I put all of me into that particular thing and I did my best. Okay. So like I said, don't be afraid to take risks, because other people are watching. Other people are watching you. And sometimes when you be that risk, when you're that risk taker, they will actually come for you simply because you decided to be that one that actually decided to step out on faith and do something that nobody else would. Okay? All right. So number 3, know that you are the only one who can save you. Okay? You are your first line of defense. Know that you are the only person that can save you. Okay? I need you all to get this down deep. Okay? Number 3, know that you are the only one that can save you. Okay? Sometimes we allow people to put all of their burdens on us. They just drop all of their baggage right at our front door. You know, they call us on the phone and they weigh us down with all of the negativity that's going on in their lives because they feel like they need someone to talk to. Sometimes we have to be bold enough to say, hey, I can't allow that in my space right now. Because if I allow that in my space right now, it's going to mess up my day. You know, it's going to mess up my way of thinking. It's going to change my heart. It's going to, you know, cause me to be acceptable to a lot of other negativity. And I want to keep creating positive vibes throughout my day. Okay. Sometimes we have to do that when we get those phone calls or when we get run into people that want to tell us, you know, negative things that's going on. And as for me, sometimes I get that, but I have to counteract that negativity with something positive. So if someone calls me and they say, hey, you know, I'm having such a bad day, you know, I don't know what's going on, but I just don't feel like, you know, doing anything. And I'm so stressed out and this X, Y, and Z is going on. And you have to be able to say, hey, listen, if you just stop, take a deep breath, look at yourself in the mirror, tell yourself positive affirmations. That might actually help that person turn that negativity into something positive. Okay. I've done it before, so I know it works, but I need for you to understand that you have to protect your eyes. You have to protect your ears. You have to protect your heart. You have to protect everything. Okay. Because if you allow anything to just come in and stir up your day or stir up your night or stir up your year, then guess what? You're going to have that particular type of day, month, or year. Okay. And we don't want that. You have to be able to allow people to know who you are and what it is that you represent, because sometimes they don't know. They really just don't know. They're just used to being who they are. And some people are naturally negative like that. But you have to be that one that says, hey, you know, if you want to continue to talk with me or you want to continue to come and visit me, you have to be in a positive mindset. Okay. Because that's the only thing that I am allowing in my space right now. At this particular point in time, I need for you to be able to be bold enough to let these people know that you are protecting yourself. Okay. And sometimes you have to do that. It means you have to cut off friends. It means sometimes you have to cut off family. Sometimes it means that you have to cut that job. Sometimes it means that you have to cut some things that you are doing personally. Okay. A lot of us have personal devils that we fight with, okay? But guess what? You have to be able to speak to that thing and say, hey, you know what? I'm going to protect myself from myself, okay? And I'm going to tell you that this is no longer going to be. All right? So the 3 things, going back to number 1, be your authentic self, okay? Nobody can do you better than you, okay? Number 2, don't be afraid to be a risk taker. Step out on faith and just do it. Okay. Nike says all the time, just do it. So I want you to just step out, whatever that business venture is that you want to get done, whatever that next level it is you're trying to get to, you can do it. Okay. Just take the lead. Number 3, know that you are your first line of defense. Okay. Make sure that you are not allowing a lot of negativity into your space. If you take this one step at a time, I promise you that from point A to point Z, one brick at a time, you just lay it one at a time, you will get to your destiny. Okay. So if you are looking to find me, you can find me on all the social media outlets. My YouTube page is under LaShonda Alexis. My Facebook page is either under Dazzling Divas, Empowering Women Towards Success, or you can find me just under LaShonda McGee Alexis. My Instagram page is under Dazzling Dewts, DEWTS, Dazzling DEWTS. Okay, you can find me on Instagram. So please make sure that you send me friend requests. Make sure you send me questions if you have any questions. Make sure that you are plugging into our Monday night motivation. I know that Miss Rebecca has Monday night motivation as well. And I think we may have different times, so you might be able to double dip. I don't know. But let me know if you all would like to be a part of the Dazzling Divas group. I can add you in, and I would love to see you all comment on how this video has helped you, okay? How knowing yourself better is going to make you better so that you can get to the next level, okay? Because really that's what those 3 tips were about. They were about you, okay? Everything starts with you making a decision to be better than what you are right now, okay? So I thank you all for listening. I thank you all for allowing me to share my 3 tips for leveling up. And I look forward to hearing from each and every single one of you as soon as possible. Leave me a message on Facebook, Instagram, on my YouTube page. There are a lot of videos there. You can go there and check it out under LaShonda Alexis. Make sure you like and subscribe too, okay? All right. Y'all have a great night. And I hope you all have a great remainder of the week, okay? Thanks.